One's bottom art. I'm gonna die here.
Bottom art dead. Close dead.
Nice. Looking for the guy inside. He's back circle. I'm trying to stay up. On the corner, close.
Got him dead. Let's go. You know what's going on, guys? In today's video, man, I'm gonna be giving you guys the top 5 best class setups to use here in ranked play on Modern Warfare 2. These class setups are gonna help you get more wins, unlock more rewards, and just play so much better than you previously were. Before we get into that, make sure you guys are subscribed with all those notifications on so you don't miss out on future uploads. We got a lot more ranked play. I'll be doing some tips and tricks. We got high kill gameplays and so much more. Then do me a solid by clicking that thumbs up button. If this video helps you out, it's probably gonna help others out. You click that like button, it helps push the video out, and it gives us way more exposure. Without further ado, the top 5 best ranked play setups that you should be using right now. As you guys can see, I am Platinum 1, and if we go to my rewards, I have 29 out of 50 wins till the next reward unlock. So I'm at 29 wins, Platinum 1. Your boy's been grinding, so I think you could really trust the setups I have for you all. So starting off, we have my personal favorite TAC 56 class setup. I think I covered this in yesterday's video, but I'll re-show it once again. I got the high velocity, which gives me bullet velocity, so it's a little bit better at longer ranges. I got the commando foregrip for better recoil control and accuracy. I got the longest barrel, so my TAC 56 is as effective as it possibly can be at any range engagement. I got the TV Cardinal stock for an increase in mobility. I could strafe quicker, which is going to make it harder for the enemy to land shots on me. And I got sprint speed, so I can get from point A to point B a lot more quickly. And then I have the demo clean shot grip, which is going to make my ADS speed a lot more quick and snappy. And then I also get sprint to fire speed, which allows my weapon to come up quicker after sprinting. This is the only setup I have been using in ranked play here. And I mean, rightfully so. It got me all the way to Platinum 1. But I'm not tuning any of these builds. You can tune them, but I honestly just feel like you don't need to. I'm going to show you exactly why. It kind of just takes a little bit more time to do, and it's just easier just to throw on the attachments. And as you can see, I mean, it honestly doesn't need any tuning. Now, this setup specifically is the best for those of you who want to sit back a little bit more. Hence is why I have the commando foregrip on. I mean, it's a literal laser beam. It's so good. For our second class setup, we have the VAZNEV 9K, which is the #1 go-to SMG. For the attachments, we have the FSS Sharkfin 90 underbarrel. This is gonna make your weapon a little bit more accurate without losing anything on the cons side. For the muzzle, I have the Bruin Cubic Comp, which is gonna make our VAZNEV 9K so much more accurate. We have the Otrazat stock, which is going to greatly increase your mobility. It's basically like the TV Cardinal stock we just put on our TAC 56. And then we have the True TAC grip, which is going to give us ADS speed and then sprint to fire speed. Now, this specifically is for those of you who want to get up close and personal in the enemy's faces. If you're just a rusher, I mean, this is for you. The mobility is absolutely insane. This stock, I mean, you are strafing very quick compared to any other weapon in the game. And yeah, this is really good for those of you who just want to be rushing nonstop. You don't want to sit back for anything. I like this thing, I ain't gonna lie, but man, I don't know what it is. Something about that TAC 56 makes me love it so much, but this is perfect for those of you who can play the play style. Now for the third class up, this one might be a little controversial because it honestly shouldn't even be in ranked play, but it is so broken and overpowered that you probably should be using it if you really want to win some games. I personally don't use it, my buddy does, and that's what I got this class setup from. I mean, the dude is ridiculous, I ain't gonna lie. So here's what he uses on it. Starting off, we have the FTAC Ripper 56. The ISO Hemlock already has like 0 recoil as is. You put this thing on, I mean, there is 0 bounce on your weapon. I mean, 0 bounce. It is unbelievable. For the muzzle, he threw on the X10 ported 290 muzzle. This is just gonna greatly increase our control of the recoil on this weapon. Next, we have the Fielder T50 barrel, which is going to greatly increase our effectiveness at all ranges because we get that damage range and bullet velocity. We have an Opticon, the Slimline Pro, which is probably the best option anyway. And then the X10 grip, which is our only kind of mobility attachment we threw on here. Dude, this thing is so OP. I don't know how long this will be, you know, available to use in ranked, so do it while you can. But dude, there's no recoil on this thing, and it kills that quickly. It's so annoying to run into, but I mean, if you're trying to win games, you might as well just use it. so good. For our fourth class setup, we have another TAC 56 setup. This one's probably a little bit of a better one that I'm personally using. This was more of a run and gun one, so here's what we got on it. Starting off, we have the bullet velocity, just like we had on the other one. We have the F-TAC castle comp for that recoil control. We have the same barrel that we had on the first one. We have a different stock. We have the TV X-Line Pro. So what's different about this one than the TV Cardinal is you get ADS speed, which is very, very important. So if you're someone who likes to run and gun and you want to use an AR, this is your setup here, because the other one is more of like a pre-aiming, you're strafing. That's where the aim walking speed comes in play. So it makes sense for that, but if you want to be a little bit more quick and snappy run and gun, this is it, because you get the ADS speed. And then we have the demo clean shot grip, just like we had on our other TAC 56 class setup. We take this to the firing range. I mean, it's a whole different weapon. You could really notice it. The strafe speed isn't as crazy. The ADS speed is completely cracked out, and the recoil control is pretty much the same, because the F-TAC castle comp is basically just replacing that Commando foregrip. And unbelievable, man. It's crazy how just changing a few attachments could really completely just change the weapon in general. Unbelievable. Then our fifth and final ranked play class setup is for the VAZNEV 9K once again. Now this build is better for competing against those TAC 56s or the ISOs at medium range engagements. The other one was more of a run and gun, get in the enemy's faces. So for the first attachment, we have the FSS Sharkfin 90 underbarrel once again. The muzzle's the exact same, the Bruin cubic comp. The stock's a little bit different. We got the broadside FCT. So you get aiming stability, which is a huge key part in this attachment compared to the Ochrazat, because you lose recoil controls. This is going to maintain the accuracy of the VAZNEV 9K while also increasing the mobility of it, because we get ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. So all we're really missing out on is that strafe speed. And then finally, we have the true TAC grip, once again, where you get sprint to fire speed and ADS speed. Once we hop into the firing range with this, I mean, it is an absolute laser beam. And even at a range like this, you honestly shouldn't be fighting this, but the fact that I'm even able to land shots is good, because I'm able to weaken up the enemy at a range like that, so I can have a TAC 56 user take him out with ease. So this is really good for challenging those pesky ARs. Really, really solid build here. Now for the rest of the class setups that you guys are going to be using, I think this is incredibly important, so make sure you guys listen up here. For the secondary weapon, if you just want to get from point A to point B as fast as possible, throw on the combat knife. You switch to that, you're going to be at maximum speed. But if you just want to have the option to have another weapon on you, just throw on the X12 and then have these two attachments on. I'm pretty sure they just throw this on when you first start playing ranked play. So I personally keep it on. It works out. It does what it needs to do, and you should be good there. For your tactical, you only have one option, the stun. For the lethal, if you want to cook some frags, go right ahead. I personally like the Semtexes. I don't really like sitting there having to cook frags. For the perk package, I have ranked 1. This one gives you double time, so you're a lot faster. We get Bomb Squad, which is basically flak jacket from previous Call of Duty games. Those frags and Semtexes are so annoying to get hit by, and if you don't have this on, you're just going to get absolutely rocked by them every single time. We also have fast hands, and then the ultimate perk is not there. The only other options, I believe, is, I mean, you get battle hardened, which is okay, but I think bomb squad is way more important, because those are lethals that can kill you. And then the third one is not a good option at all. You get focus, and fast hands is way better. You're able to reload quicker, swap weapons quicker, just overall be so much faster with all of your actions. And then finally, we have our field upgrade. I mean, very self-explanatory. If you're playing Search and Destroy, run Daddy. If you're playing Controller Hardpoint, Trophy System. I always make sure to swap these out depending on the game mode I'm playing. And that's pretty much it, man. I know we had 2 repeats here. We had 2 TAC 56s and 2 VAZNEVs, but these are just the best weapons in the game, and these are the only weapons you really want to be using. If you want to win games and unlock rewards, whatever your goal is, you could do it really efficiently with these builds. So try them out for yourselves. Let me know what you guys think of them, and make sure you guys are subscribed with all those notifications on so I can see you in the next video. You guys all stay safe. Have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.